Hi, in this series, I'm going to be teaching you all about the big cats, starting with the amazing, spectacular cougar. Where does this animal originate? The cougar is native to the Americas, but not just the US. It's native to North, Central, and South America. In fact, it's one of the most widely dispersed animals in the Western Hemisphere. This is the Western Hemisphere, by the way. What territories does the cougar prefer to live in? The cougar lives in all kinds of territories, including forests, deserts, swamps, and grasslands, but they are definitely abundant in rocky territories. What food do they like to eat? The cougar, which is a carnivore, will eat anything it can catch, like mice, birds, raccoons, rabbits, or any other small mammals, but its most preferred source of nourishment is deer or elk. Are cougars social or are they loners? Cougars hate to see each other in the wild. Since prey is limited from so much human activity, they will be very territorial of their land, so when they see another cougar on their turf, they will literally fight to the death. Do they go out at night or during the daytime? The answer is both. They could be nocturnal, which means they come out at night and sleep during the day, or diurnal like a lot of us. They could also be crepuscular, which means they come out during the twilight periods, aka sunrise and sunset. Or they could be all of those things, which is called cathemeral. Now, I have a question for you. What's the difference between a cougar, a mountain lion, a panther, and a puma? The answer is there is no difference. These are all the same animal. Because they're so widely dispersed, people from the regions they discovered them kept naming them different things, and that's why the cougar holds the Guinness World Record as the animal with the most names. It has 40 names in English alone. Is the cougar an endangered species? Fortunately, the cougar is listed as least concern on the IUCN Red List. However, there is a subspecies of cougar called the Florida panther, and it was critically endangered at one point because of habitat loss. By the 70s and 80s, there were only around 20 to 30 left, and because they had such a tiny little population, they were forced to inbreed with each other, which was causing them heart defects and infertility. To restore these animals, scientists went to Texas and took 8 cougars from there, and they brought them to Florida to breed with what little cougars there were left. By the way, these cougars were all girls. So once they were introduced to the Florida population, their offspring turned out incredible. They were strong and much smarter than before. Scientists know this because they compared them to each other and noticed higher strength and agility and cognitive ability in the hybrids compared to the original population. By 2017, the population of Florida panthers skyrocketed up to 230, and scientists hope they will migrate to ensure further success. Well, that's all for today. Make sure you smash that like button and subscribe for more videos about big cats. Bye!